Hello everyone, and welcome to part number 4 of our introductory lecture. So in this part we will first introduce DriveConstructor as the course. You can see that DriveConstructor is positioned as the tool for studying engineering, and engineering is wider than just electrical engineering or mechanical or civil engineering. But I think it is true that is wider than just electrical, even though electrical engineering is the main part of this course. Also, you see subtitled Faster Knowledge Acquisition. This is what I believe is the essence of DriveConstructor. It will help you to learn things faster than you would learn in using other courses or other tools. DriveConstructor is partially inspired by the online universities, and one of the online universities is this 42 US org university. But I think more and more universities and courses will be online, so I think DriveConstructor is just following the major trend here. DriveConstructor contains 4 main components. It is software, which you can try right now, a textbook, exercise book, and video tutorials. So these 4 parts of the course are integrated and intertwined. So the 4 components would work stronger than 3 of them or just 1 or 2 of them separately. So please use all the 4 components of the course. In the end, DriveConstructor is the tool that helps you to putting together components for making optimal systems. So you see on top there are gearbox and gearbox here, electric machine, frequency converter, and transformer, and they are here below represented as the diagram. And here is pump in this example, and you see that you can put these systems together in different combinations using different components to fit any of those different applications. So you see at the bottom pump, turbine, winch, and conveyor. And DriveConstructor is actually using quite simple and understandable logic that is described in the textbook and also a little bit here. So it is not very complex tool. So what we get when we put together a system in DriveConstructor, so we've chosen the system topology, we've chosen the components, and then immediately after pressing the button we see efficiencies of the components separately on their own and the total system efficiency, like you can see here. And the same for cost. You will find overall total system cost and total system weight and footprint of the system components, and you can see which component is contributing more or less into the weight or cost or whatever. So this is the power of DriveConstructor. After the previous part of the lecture, you are quite familiar with the load curves, and there are other things like we mentioned, 4 quadrants of the torque speed curve of the motor, and I hope if you work with DriveConstructor you will also learn about duty cycles, overloads, overspeeds. But overspeeds we touched slightly. So the idea is that you could work with all these 4 applications you see on the left hand side, and they are very different. So when you try working with all 4 of them, you will cover like all combinations of different features of the systems, and you know basically everything you need to know about power conversion systems, electric drives and electric machines, and so on. Well, finally, I just recommend you go to DriveConstructor website and probably watch introductory video which is called Intro for Students there, and just try playing with the software and looking through the textbook and the exercise book. So I think this is the right place to start. And after you do this, I'm inviting you to watch part number 5 of this lecture. So thank you for watching.